I'm Robert Chaffer, the product manager for motorboats with Bavaria, and this is the new R55. Talking about the bow, starting with the bow intersect with the design waterline, we're intersecting at 45 degrees dead rise, which is nice and sharp and clean braking. Moving aft, just pointing out, we have the progressive S chines that were first seen on the R40. So rather than traditional C chines, you've got the S, which breaks the wave energy higher up the surface to give you a better cleave into the sea. Moving aft to midships, we're still running at 20 degrees dead rise. And then as we go aft into the planing surfaces, at the stern we're at 16.5 degrees dead rise. But also note what we have underneath is we've got a tapered chine running aft that has a much softer indent than many boats because she loads up progressively, so she gets wider and wider as she runs aft. And also you'll notice that she inverts -5 degrees, and that helps with tracking and true stability. The other thing we have moving aft underneath is we've got a planing delta wedge on centerline, so where you'd have a traditional V keel all the way back, we actually cut and shape her back to give a planing surface, and it also cuts down the kind of resistance between a traditional V keel and the IPS props, which are obviously standard with this boat. It's designed purely to make about IPS.
And then you've got the IPS, I can see from here.
Yep.
What can you say about that?
Okay, well, IPS, we all know you have the IPS 1.2 advantage, so we're running with D8 600 horsepower. The equivalent shaft power would be 800 horsepower. We're getting better efficiency, better speed, better range, less pollution, and less vibration. And these are Volvo established facts.
And what is the speed for this boat?
Okay, 0 sea state, 50% load conditions, we're expecting plus 30 knots with this package. The other thing we've worked very hard on, as we all know with planing powerboats, the optimum CG point is 2/3 back from the bow, and the optimum point in this boat is effectively the stateroom bulkhead, approximately here. So the first thing to do is get the CG point in the right fore and aft position, and the other thing we've done by using on all the major mouldings Vacutech, Bavaria Vacutech, which is resin infusion, is to get the weight and stiffness in, but also keep the weight consistent, and we've worked very hard to keep the weight low. So the point of the CG is roughly in line with the top of the stateroom window. So it's a German product, and as with German cars, you're going to feel nice and planted in the water and tracking true, rather like if all of the people that have experienced how the R40 behaves as well. And we'll do the same with this boat.